Hi everyone, welcome back to Drive Next, where we explore the latest rides, innovations and two-wheel adventures. Today we're diving into something truly exciting, the all-new 2026 Yamaha XT500, a name that carries heritage, packed with modern equipment and built to deliver real freedom. Let's roll. When Yamaha announced the return of the XT500, the reaction was immediate. For many riders, the XT badge conjures images of rugged trails, back-road escapes and a machine that was built for go-anywhere fun. The 2026 model honors that past while bringing serious upgrades for the modern rider, and that's exactly what we'll dig into today. First, let's start with the exterior. From the front, you're greeted by a bold round headlamp, a nod to the heritage models, now fully LED, crisp and bright for night or early morning rides. The high-mounted front fender gives that classic off-road stance, but with aftermarket quality and modern finish. The forks are long travel and inverted, giving it a planted feel while retaining the look of a proper dual-sport machine. The tank is sculpted yet simple, with minimal plastics and an honest design. You'll notice the large Yamaha badge, the clean lines flowing into the minimal bodywork, and the knobby-ready tires that hint at both pavement and gravel. Moving along to the side view, the XT500 starts to reveal its full character, a flat, comfortable seat that invites to upriding yet stays slim for standing on the pegs. The exhaust layout is tucked, the frame is exposed just enough to give that raw, mechanical appeal. The 21-inch front wheel and 18-inch rear, in typical dual-sport proportions, give it that off-road capable look, and the spoked wheels reinforce the rugged DNA. The side view also shows off the engine casing, the rear monoshock linkage under the seat, and the short rear overhang which keeps things agile. Classic silhouette meets modern proportions. At the back, we have a tidy tail section, LED tail light, under-seat number plate mount, or optional rear rack for luggage, and the rear fender designed to shed dirt and grime yet still look elegant when clean. The swing arm is robust. The visible chain drive gives that mechanical presence that many modern bikes hide. From the rear you also get a sense of how compact this machine is. Not overly long, not overly bulky, it looks ready to carve the twisties or slip into narrow trails. The side mirrors, license plate holder and signals are clean and well integrated. All in all, the exterior speaks to both retro charm and serious capability. Now let's shift inside, or more accurately, into the cockpit and the rider interface. Sit astride the XT500 and you'll feel the ergonomics are well thought out. Upright posture, arms relaxed, weight distributed so you feel confident whether you're on pavement or light trails. The seat height is generous but manageable, and the narrow seat profile at the tank allows good leg reach. The instrumentation is a modern take, a digital cluster with analog feel, showing speed, RPM, gear indicator, fuel level, trip info, and more. There's likely a USB-C charging port, for phones or accessories, and switch gear that gives premium feel. The controls are backlit, the bar clamps are solid and the handguards, if fitted, add functionality. And even though it's modern, the cockpit retains simplicity and no overwhelming menus, no endless toggles, just what the rider needs. The mirrors give good visibility. The grips are comfortable for both standing and seated riding, and the foot pegs give you room and grip when you stand up on the pegs. Overall, the interior, cockpit, experience strikes a balance between modern functionality and classic simplicity. Performance is where the XT500 brings its promise to life. Under the tank sits a 499cc single-cylinder engine, or at least that's what rumors and early data suggest. Designed to deliver strong low and mid-range torque rather than outright top speed, Yamaha has claimed something in the region of 40–50 horsepower and around 40 Nm of torque. That means this bike isn't about crazy horsepower numbers, it's about usable, ride everyday power that works in city traffic, on back roads, and off the beaten path. The transmission is a 6-speed gearbox with a slip-and-assist clutch, which means smoother downshifts and less fatigue on longer rides. The suspension front and rear is fully adjustable, long travel inverted fork up front, link-type monoshock at the rear, generous ground clearance, and tires sized for dual-sport use, so both tarmac and dirt. Braking is aided by switchable ABS, traction control and multiple riding modes, standard, off-road, eco, in order to make the bike versatile. The result, a ride that feels light, agile, responsive. On pavement it handles like a modern street bike with off-road soul. Off-road it steps up with confidence and composure. The frame is lightweight yet strong. The chassis tuned to handle mixed surfaces. The engine map is forgiving but still exciting. Now the kind of bike you can hop on with minimal prep and head out for a day's ride, trail or highway. In short, performance checks all the boxes: heritage feel, modern tech, and everyday usability. Now, pricing. Yamaha has positioned the XT500 to be competitive. Early international pricing suggests a base figure around US $8,999 for the North America market, which translates to something in the region of $9,000 $10,000 in Europe. Adjusting for taxes, imports and spec, Yamaha will also offer a range of official accessories: luggage racks, skid plates, rally-style body kits, and optional color schemes. The value proposition is strong. You get a machine that delivers heritage, dual sport capability and modern features at a price point lower than many high-end adventure bikes. For riders looking to buy something versatile without breaking the bank, this is a smart option. Of course, local pricing in Poland, Europe will depend on currency, taxes and import arrangements, so always check with your local Yamaha dealer. But what stands out is that Yamaha hasn't priced this as a premium overpriced machine. It's meant to be recommended, accessible, and do everything capable. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Yamaha XT500 is more than nostalgia. It's a genuine modern dual-sport machine that honors its roots while delivering the kind of usability riders demand today. For city slickers, weekend explorers, trail wanderers and everything in between, this bike offers the freedom to ride your way. It's light enough to be fun and manageable, capable enough to go places many road bikes won't, and stylish enough to make an impression. If you're in the market for a single bike solution that covers daily commutes, weekend escapes and off-road detours, this could very well be the one. Before we wrap up, here are a few tips for riders considering the XT500. If you plan heavy off-road use, opt for the accessory skid plate and luggage rack kit. If you're standing tall, over till the 185 centimeters, consider higher handlebars or aftermarket riser to improve comfort. And if you ride in wet, slippery terrain often, get the off-road mode enabled and make sure the tires are matched to your surface. Maintenance is straightforward. Single-cylinder machines are simpler, lighter, and often cheaper to service. Finally, test ride if you can. Add the seat height may surprise some riders used to lower-sitting cruisers, but the overall feel is confident once you're moving. Alright, that brings us to the end of this review for the 2026 Yamaha XT500. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to Drive Next, ring the bell so you don't miss future reviews, and leave a comment below. What would you do with this bike? Daily ride, weekend trip or full off-road adventure? Let us know. Thanks for watching, ride safe, stay curious, and we'll see you on the next one.